we're flying the Yonkers JU-88. He with a 50mm cannon attached. This thing was built largely for anti-tank, but also anti-bomber missions, as it's demonstrating its abilities here. Very slow rate of fire, but massive damage if you can land a hit. Here's a hit. And it saw limited action due to it being unwieldy and very vulnerable, as I'm sure we will see. It's a 50mm cannon, so it's not quite as big as the HS-129's 75mm artillery piece, but it gets the job done. See if I can continue to line up some hits. There goes another one. It's a nice little long-range snipe. It's very good at long-range sniping if you can get a proper lineup. Of course, that's the main challenge here, isn't it? Ended a hit there. Having some trouble landing another. Here's one. And it's got multiple engine fires now. Another big hit. Nice. Cut off the wing. We're going to test it here as a bomber interceptor, and then we're going to go do it as a anti-tank vehicle like it was designed for. So I'm going to get a little bit of a 2-for-1 here. I would imagine that getting this lined up as on a fighter pretty darn near impossible. Maybe just for scientific purposes, we'll see what it can do against the fighter. It really can't just smash these wings right off. One more. It's not lined up perfectly with the aiming reticle, so sometimes you kind of gotta aim a little bit. We landed a hit, but didn't really do a whole lot. That did a lot. Alright, so it's proved its mettle as a bomber destroyer. Try it as an anti-tank unit. Alright, purely for scientific purposes, since we're a scientific kind of champion, I put a P-47 in as the bomber so he'll fly straight, giving us a shot at him, but he's also probably going to outrun us, so I feel like we've really got to get a hit in here. To just see what happens if we manage to land a hit, and on a fighter it should probably absolutely obliterate him. Not firing straight at all. Trying real hard to line this up. more luck than skill. Oh, we got him! Nice! As you can see, it just completely obliterates him. Good hit, good hit. Like I said, probably more luck than skill. I put this in as a fighter just so we would have something that wouldn't come back and try to shoot us. Let's go ahead and just finish him off. We can't, maybe we can't. We did land a hit. He hit a couple, but he's still flying. Good lands. They're down already. Just gotta get the right line up here. He's getting too far away. We're just going to ignore it. Watch that thing fire. And now we're going to go to the tanks. Alright, now let's do an anti-tank strike here. It's not too hard. I'm going to start putting out some shots here at long range. Just to kind of see where they're landing. Well, we nearly ate the ground there. Tell my guys to assist me because I feel like this is going to be quite the mission. Up a good shot here. Oh, when you hit them, they go up. But you can kind of see why this didn't really go into wide production. Cycle through all this again. Definitely not an easy thing to do. You kind of have to have full air superiority here. I feel like if you want to take advantage of this kind of machine. And it goes up, kind of like an artillery shell, just detonates them. Let's get a little bit of altitude here. And they're sighting targets. Well, it seems we should put a round or two in there. Or it looks like something just exploded. Got him. Alright. Looks like there's just one left of our primary target, so let's go ahead and hit them. Don't go into the ground first. The Sherman here, let's see if we can hit him too. Alright, we got both. Nice, we nailed that Sherman and the priest tank. Alright, that'll do it for this mission, so let's go ahead and there's a little L5 Sentinel back there. Wants to kind of take a little shot at the tiny unarmed airplane. Got a gunner shooting. Might be outpacing him a bit. Let's see if we can get the gunner in range. Not that it really matters. We don't need it down. Yeah, it's probably going to be best that we don't. So I nearly put us into the ground. Alright, let's go and see how this is kind of compared to the HS129. We'll see which one does it better. Alright, we're going to run it with the HS129 just to see which one does it better. This one has a full 75mm artillery cannon, really. Let's just slow down a bit here. Oh, that artillery shot went well wide. That was a little bit closer. That one was a little long. Oh, we got hit. I don't even know exactly where to aim with this thing because that reticle is a little bit off. I would imagine if we were able to line up a shot on these guys, though, it'd be pretty devastating. So we take some hits. Let's see if we can get this guy here. That one was close. It did not register as a destroyed target. I really thought the HS129 with its heavier cannon was going to be a little more of a threat, but it's just not aiming well. It has a very slow rate of fire. Let's just try to put around on that bridge, and we can kind of get an idea of its destructive power. I just want to see if I can destroy one ground target here. That one was so close. Such a powerful gun. Having a lot of trouble getting shots lined up with it. Took took down that guy though. So we just cut a wing off. Maybe I can use these guns as kind of a lead, if you will. Oh, we got a kill. I have no idea if that was from the giant cannon or not. Let's see, we're aiming right at about... Let's see, it looks like we actually got two. Oh, that one did. Or did it? That one did. Direct hit. We're still taking hits. But we completed the mission, even though we were just kind of doing a test flight here. So watch the fire. Boom. Alright, well, that's in the HS129. Alright, so that's our case study with the JU-88P with the 50mm heavy cannon. As we saw, it can destroy bombers with ease. It can snipe fighters in just one shot, and when you can line it up, it can indeed kill tanks. And very well if you can line it up. I can see exactly why it didn't go into wide production. It's very difficult to get these shots lined up. And then we used the HS129, which I thought was going to be a whole lot easier than this at destroying the tanks, and it proved to be a lot more difficult with a much slower rate of fire. And yeah, so I think that in terms of which one I'd rather have, I think I might honestly rather have this one. And it works well for hunting bombers, though as a bomber itself is very vulnerable. But if you happen to get straight 6 on a fighter and actually get a shot lined up, you can obliterate them in one shot. Like that. Boom, send them crashing down. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed our little for fun case study here with the JU-88P and its mighty 50mm cannon, and our little bonus HS129 study. Be sure to like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been Imperial Ace. See you in the skies.